I'm going to show you 3 different ways to make a YouTube thumbnail and why they are so important to your YouTube videos. Now, when I started my YouTube channel a year ago, I had no idea the importance of having a thumbnail. Especially when you are monetized, you want to have a thumbnail on your video. And I also recently did some research on thumbnails, and they can also play a significant amount on how many views you get on that particular video. So you have to kind of come up with your own style, but I'm going to show you some of the ways to do this. So I am in iPicky.com, and I'm going to click on Create a Design. Now, this is the way I have been doing it with all of my videos. You can also make these in PicMonkey. You can also make them in Canva. However, I just go right here and I click on New to make a new template. Now, the size of a YouTube thumbnail is 1280 by 720. So I just always put 1280 by 720, and we're going to click Create. And now here is our template. So let's say that you just got finished making a video and you're on camera, and you just got finished making a video on 10 ways to make money online, and you want to have a picture of yourself in that thumbnail, but you want words over the top of it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I actually got this picture on Pixabay, so it was free for commercial use and also royalty free. But I'm only using it for the purposes of this video. So basically I'm going to take this picture of this lady who is sitting at a desk, and I'm going to cover this entire photo or this entire template. Okay. So now we just made a video on how to make or how to do 10 ways to make money online. So now is what we're going to do is I'm going to add a box, and I'm going to change the color of this box to white. So here's what I'm going to do here. I am going to make a rectangle out of this. Okay, obviously we don't want it covering up our picture, so what we're going to do is we're going to fade this down a lot. Okay, so I took this to about 34%, actually 35%. So now we can see the picture of ourselves behind that because this is faded. Okay, so now you're going to add your text, and let's just say you'll put how or 10 ways to make money online, and then I always center the text right here. And then now I'm going to choose a font. Okay, so now I have selected my font, and I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, so I'm kind of liking that, but I'm thinking that the white is still just a little bit too dark, so I'm going to fade that just a little bit more. And I think this looks very professional. And I'm also going to fade the text a little bit so it's not such a harsh black. And that is the first way you can make a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so the second way, if you're using this same picture, is you can go ahead and you can add some boxes here. I'm going to add 2 of these. Okay, so right now I'm going to make this kind of skinny. And I'm also going to change the color to white. And actually, I'm just going to duplicate this. And make this one smaller. Okay, so now is what we need to do is add the text. And we can move this around a little bit. So I'm going to put 10 ways to make and then we're going to add okay, now I'm going to go and change my fonts for these. And when you are picking out a font, you really want to make sure that you're picking something legible when it is your thumbnail. You don't want to go with something that is hard to read. I know that there are so many beautiful fonts out there, but when you are doing this, you just want to make sure that it is a font that somebody can actually read when they're scrolling through the YouTube videos. Okay, so now I have these, and I'm just going to make these a little bit bigger. Okay, so if you've watched any YouTube videos before, I'm sure you've seen this done different ways. You can even take and change the color to make it pop to kind of match somewhat of the same color that she has in her and we can change it to that, and then we can do the same thing again. And then it changes the color right there. So I'm sure you've seen this if you've been watching YouTube videos. People might have a thumbnail done this way. Okay, so I'm going to show you another way, and I'm going to use a design that I made the other day for one of my videos, and it was this one, Slay All Day, which is basically, and this is a PNG transparent background. So if I wanted to advertise and show what I just designed, let's say it was a design video, like let's say we were saying, you know, how to make transparent backgrounds. I'm going to put this on my thumbnail on the solid white background, and you can change the template color too. So if you don't want it to be white, you can do that. But I really kind of like doing this. So the next thing I'm going to do is, once again, I am going to add a box, and I'm going to tilt this, and I'm going to stretch it way above . Okay, so now I want to change the color of this. And you can just kind of play around until you find something that you like. Okay, so now I'm actually going to fade this as well. Okay, the next thing we need to do is just add our text, and you also want to make sure the font is the same on all of your videos. So I picked a font that I don't particularly like, but I stick with it because it was something I picked out almost a year ago, and I've just stuck with that same font, and I'm not really happy with it, but it is legible. So let's say that the title of our video is going to be how to make a transparent background. And I'm going to click to center this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go where I usually go, and I'm going to pick the font I usually use, and I'm actually going to bold it. And then now we're just going to fit our text in this thumbnail. Also, something else I have noticed is you really want to keep your words up here at the top, because YouTube, it will be covered down here at the bottom. So you want to make sure that you have it probably no more than like the text going down to here. So I'm just going to place it like right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and fade that black a little bit. I don't know why, but I just don't care for super harsh black. So that's how I did, or that's the 3 ways that you can make a YouTube thumbnail. Actually, there's a million ways to make a YouTube thumbnail. It's all about how creative you want to get with it. The main thing is that you want to make sure you do put a thumbnail on your videos. So I do hope this video was helpful to you. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification, because you do not want to miss out on any future videos about making money online. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.